Welcome, everybody. Here we are, two friends of the movie, with Matt and Sixto present movie versus movie.
Tyler Perry presents.
Tyler Perry presents. Matt and Sixto presents movie versus movie.
There you go. Welcome. Hope you had a good time since the last time we talked.
Hope you've been enjoying your life, living your best life.
Enjoying your life. What does that even mean?
That you're enjoying your life. That you're not hating every day when you wake up and you dread every moment that comes next.
I'm quite sure there are people that live like that, and I quite hope that they get help because that sounds horrible.
Well, where can I get help like that?
That sounds shady as fuck. Anyways, welcome to Movie versus Movie. Today, we're having a very exciting,
super exciting
battle between two movies that are about swords and sandals.
Swords and sandals.
Swords and sandals, bro.
And boobies.
There's no boobage. There's no boobage.
And one of them does.
Well, one of them has boobage, but there's no real boobage.
Nah.
We'll be discussing Ridley Scott's Gladiator.
Spider-Man.
No.
Gladiator.
Yes. Versus Zack Snyder's 300 Part 1.
The original.
None
of that bullshit that came in afterwards.
Well, I mean, the original we'll talk about that in a second. But,
so this is our second movie versus movie. Right. And what we do, well, for this episode, who knows what we're going to do next episode. For this episode, I'm going to represent Gladiator, which you could probably guess I'm going to win. And then my pal Sixto over here, who becomes second in the name of the show and second on the list of winners this week.
We'll see.
Represents 300.
We'll see what happens.
Any given Sunday, is that what you're saying?
Any given Sunday, bro.
Even on Saturday?
Even if it's a Saturday. Let's dive right in, I think.
Dive right in. Enough with the chit-chat.
Enough with the chit-chat. Let's get to the battling.
The battle.
Movie versus movie.
Round one.
Bing, 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 bing. Plot. / story.
Story, yo.
Why don't you start with your plot?
Well, Gladiator, as we know,
Boo.
is much better than 300.
That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about plot.
Because of the plot.
Is that why?
Done. Point, Matt. No. It was that easy, folks. It's that easy. Just go first. Gladiator is about a guy who's a general of the army, the best general the army's ever seen, but the king of Rome.
The king or the emperor?
The emperor, the king, the ruler. Loves him.
Slick.
Loves him so much, he loves him more than his son. So his son devises a plan to kill the emperor, so the son becomes the emperor and banishes Gladiator to slavery, which he battles back from, comes back to Rome to battle in the Colosseum to win the hearts of Rome, and to battle the son, who's now the emperor, who is destroying the essence of Rome and wants to make it more of a dictatorship, let alone the democracy where it all began. And then they have an epic battle at the end. Spoiler alert, they both die.
Spoiled.
But the movie that's 3.5 hours of a movie boiled down to 15 seconds. But there's epic battle scenes, there's emotion, there's the loss of a son, loss of a wife, all that heart-wrenching nonsense that goes on through 3.5 hours worth of movie. Keeps you on the edge of your seat.
Not boring, yeah. 3.5 hours, not boring.
Joaquin Phoenix plays the son of the emperor who takes over. He does a fantastic job. Russell Crowe is the Gladiator.
Hey, you talk about acting. You talk about plot and story.
No, I'm just talking about who's in the movie.
Let's talk about plot and story. Don't give me no acting.
Okay, we'll save acting until I get my second point. I don't want to knock 2 points into one.
Yes.
But it's a great movie. It's classic, epic.
Classic. It's very epic. It's very classic.
I feel like it started the
Swords and Sandals?
Yeah, the Swords and Sandals type of movie over again. Like, that's been going for a little while since, like, the 70s and the 60s when they made all those movies. This was, like, the bring back of it. It was the first one and started a trend.
What trend did that start? What came after it?
Um, 302, The Rise of the 300, The Battle of the Sith.
Well, the
Number
story.
two, just like in this series of good movies, number two came after it, which is yours.
300 is a movie about
17 people.
the Persian Empire growing over Greece, uh, and having a beef with Greece because they had defeated them at least once with a big battle. Um, and the king of Sparta, King Leonidas.
Sparta!
This is Sparta. I'm gonna say that every time I win. Every time I win
Don't
a
worry, guys,
fight.
you won't have to hear it too much.
um, really feeling like there should be the Greeks should fight back and not let themselves be part of the empire. Boiled down to uh, the government doesn't want Leonidas to take the army out to fight, so he only takes 300 Spartans and himself to fight with whomever else is fighting, and they teach an army of 10,000 or whatever it is fighting 300 Spartans what the fuck is like to fight a Spartan. They kick the shit out of these guys for 90% of the movie. Now
Kick the
spoilers,
shit.
spoilers. Leonidas and all of the 300 died. Well, minus one, and they do it in the most fucking manly manner in the universe by still defying him who will be trying to conquer them. It's an awesome movie. There's betrayal. There's a lot of testosterone in this movie.
Lots of
I
testosterone.
feel like this is
It
a
was definitely
movie
made by a man.
for men and feeling like, yeah, motherfucker, we'll fight.
We're men. What we do.
And I will say though, the female lead also shows a lot of strength in
And a lot of skin.
behaving as a Spartan woman would. So the story of 300 is the story of the very few defying the giant number and actually kicking their ass onto the point that they can't anymore, but still making a point. And I think that's very important that they made a very important aggressive point that just because we're fewer, you can't fuck with us. And
Yeah.
staying together and fighting for what's right really gives you more energy to fight than the guy that just comes over because they have, a big old army. That don't count.
He's
That don't
also,
count.
he's also pretty stubborn.
Who is Leonidas?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean he's a Spartan. That's the point.
Yeah, he's pretty stubborn.
I don't know. People should know when they conquer. Is that what you're saying?
He wasn't even conquered. Because Xerxes was like, you could have Greece. You could rule Greece.
Uh huh.
The only person that you got
The
to
only
answer
thing
to
is that
is me.
you don't rule Greece. I rule Greece.
Yeah, yeah. But then he could have said, oh, yeah, that's a good idea. And then got the rest of the 10,000 people and came back and killed them. So his son would still have a father. He'd still be alive. And he'd still get the point across.
I don't know, man.
The classic backstab.
It's a classic backstab story in the sense that there's a little Spartan that is deformed and is not able to fight as a Spartan soldier.
Yeah, because Spartans are assholes. So don't forget you make these guys think like you're heroes, but they're not heroes.
Well, I
they're,
mean,
they're assholes.
they were of a time where that shit mattered. Like if that was what you did, you were a warrior. You better be the best warrior. They really were the best warriors in
but
all of Europe.
even if you were a baby and your head was a little misshapen, they're like, okay,
Yeah,
dead
well,
baby.
you're dead. Well, you can be a soldier, bruh.
But why can't you just ship them off to another place?
No.
Like, oh, you can't stay in Sparta. You
No.
can go to Athens or some other bullshit in
Spartans
Greece.
fight. Spartans fight. If you can fight, get out.
That's it. No,
Die.
it wasn't dead
Dead.
out. It was like,
Death.
you're a dead baby.
Death. Death. Death.
What
Death.
if they grow out of it? Like, how many kids have, like, weird shaped head because they're too big for their body, but by the time they're 14, they're normal now.
Listen, you can because they start training since they're fucking 7 years old.
Yeah, but the
I
one thing
can't
is
wait
wrong
for you.
is that his head's a little
can't-
big.
I can't wait for you. 300, motherfucker. This is Sparta!
Listen, the assholes.
So, I think I win. Thank you.
All they did was kill babies in the beginning. Like, you see, like, a pile of
That's not what the
dead
movie's
baby
about.
skulls.
That's not what the
And then you
movie's
want me to
about.
be on their side?
Yes.
No, fuck that guy. Fuck that guy, man.
So you have a story of revenge versus a story of standing up to the man.
Loyalty, integrity,
Yeah,
strength, and honor.
Sparta.
No,
The Romans,
strength and honor.
the Romans stole their fighting techniques from the Spartans.
Listen, there's no way any dirty Greek is ever going to beat any strong-willed Italian. It's not going to happen.
Oh my God, you went too far.
Listen,
You went too far again.
I take it personally. Us Italians would not be conquered
Well,
by no tiny Greek.
the Italians came from the Greeks that got kicked out of Greece.
Listen,
They're your forefathers, bruh.
fuck the Greeks. And their bankrupt ass.
They're your
They're barely a
forefathers.
country. They didn't hold the first Olympics. They'd be gone by now.
You're ridiculous. Who wins here?
I win. Gladiator is definitely a better story.
How is it a better story?
It's a better written story. Like
I'll give you that.
half of 300 is then them just twirled around killing people.
That you're absolutely correct on that. See, you gave me you get the point there.
I get the point there.
Gladiator.
Gladiator
wins.
won. 6-0 none.
How do I do this?
You just put a 1
right
or
there.
a line or a weird shaped diamond.
There you go.
Like a Superman sign that's covered in.
Acting.
You just gave me the weird symbol now.
Well, that depends. I talk about overacting or acting?
Acting. The best actor, I think, in all of these films, of all the actors, I think is Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix is massively amazing, dude.
I think he totally stole the show.
Absolutely.
I think that was the hardest part to play because in this masculine movies where everyone has to be the toughest guy, he was not nearly as toughest guy, and he was willing to show that he's not nearly the toughest guy.
No, and I think also that to some degree, Joaquin Phoenix's character is entitled to what he's doing. There's a degree in which he is the successor.
He
to
is.
be
He's
the
being
emperor.
ousted.
And yeah, he got housed too because this guy spent more time fighting with this general. Now he's like, well, fuck you. Now he's the new emperor. Fuck
And
that
it's not
guy.
Joaquin's fault. He's the son of the king. They're not putting him in the
Right,
army. No, they
right.
put these other idiots who can die in the army.
Right.
I'm the king. I'm the heir to the throne.
Right. Protect
not
that
going on the
guy.
front lines.
Protect that guy. That's what you do.
And then you're like, oh, well, he's a better fighter than you because we trained him his whole life. And we just gave grapes and wine to.
So I'm not even going to fight this one
Yeah.
because there is a lot of overacting in 300 that,
The only thing weird is that he loves his sister so much that he wants to sleep with her.
that happened back
That
then.
happened back then.
It's weird.
It's
It's a weird time.
But I mean, I think Gerard Butler and Russell Crowe kind of break even.
I think so too.
They both played their part well.
They both played their part well. I feel like my only problem with the acting in 300, and I know I should be defending 300, but that honestly I have a problem with the acting is that everybody
honest.
yells. Nobody talks to each other.
Nobody talks.
It's just blah, 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 blah. And it's like, God, calm the fuck down, dude.
Yeah.
Just relax.
We know you're Spartan, right? Forget it. You don't have to yell at me anymore.
But Gerard Butler does an excellent job. He really brings it up in you that like you get very excited every time he's talking because I think he's acting that way very specifically to excite you.
Yeah, that's just because he's not wearing a shirt most of the time.
Yeah. Oh, and
So you're excited. Like, he doesn't anything. You'll be like, blah, 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 blah. Like, oh
Cersei-
yeah.
Cersei is a bit weird as a bad guy. And the queen, the Spartan queen, is very good. All of those scenes are really good. It seems to me like, unfortunately for me, in this category of acting, acting was not the forte of the movie 300.
No,
it was
it's
more
not.
style.
Yeah.
It's more style, so like they win on that.
And
front.
the sex scene with the wife and Gerard Butler
Mhm.
was just weird.
It's so slow mode, weirdly.
It was like dipping to black and just like it seemed like every time like Gerard Butler she was like surprised. She's like like she didn't know like what happens. Like, she has a son.
They have babies.
Yeah,
right?
she knows what happens. Like once you have sex after the second time, like people don't act like that way
I
anymore.
think you're good,
I'm
right?
not surprised.
Well, I'm gonna.
And then the Oracle, like her dancing around like half shirtless or something for
Yeah.
like 10 minutes. That was
Right.
weird.
It's a lot of it's a lot of stylized
Weird.
filmmaking rather than anything else.
Yeah, it took it too far.
I don't know if that's true.
Those two scenes, I think, you take them out of the movie doesn't lose a thing.
I would agree with you. Um, and also I feel like three 300.
300. Yes.
What's the other one? Gladiator. Gladiator was really is meant. I mean, it's Ridley Scott. It's really meant to be like a legit movie where shit really is good.
Yeah, that's what it was. A
Yeah.
legit movie where shit was good.
Mm.
So let's just go over the score real quick. 2-0 Gladiator. That means 2-0 Matt's over the toe.
Anyways, let me get some points right here real
We're
quick.
gonna skip like 4 categories.
Nah, badassery.
Bad assery.
Now, you may go if you want to, but let me just tell you how I'm gonna get this point. And even before you talk, the entire point of 300, the movie, is that these motherfuckers are badass.
It's true.
There is no one in that movie that is not badass.
True.
No one. There's not one character that's a little weak. There's a child that killed a wolf. I'm just saying, badassery is the essence of this movie.
It's true. But
There's no buts.
there is a but.
What's the but?
Because Gerard Butler,
Gerard Butler's butt. You're right, because he's naked in that scene and his
He-
ass is all over the screen.
he is a badass. The essence of badassery. The definition of badassery.
Hell yeah.
But Russell Crowe
No.
does it alone.
What are you
Gerard
talking
Butler
about?
needs his whole 300.
That's not
He
true.
does. He
Gerard
doesn't do a
Butler-
thing without the 300 standing
Well,
behind
hold
him.
on. Well, hold on.
Russell Crowe has to go face to face with the Emperor
That
and
means-
with Rome.
that doesn't mean
with
shit.
all odds against him.
That
He's
doesn't
like,
mean shit.
Fuck
Because
you guys.
that doesn't mean shit because
the
300
defiance.
300 is about a war. And
Defiance.
Gladiator is about one guy holding a grudge. It's not the same. It's a revenge story versus a war story. Like it doesn't work the same way. There is nothing. If you put Gerard Butler versus Gladiator fighting, Russell
Gladiator
Crowe,
wins.
what?
Gladiator wins.
You are out of your fucking mind.
Gladiator kills 2 tigers and like 8 guys
One
coming at him
tiger.
at the same time in an arena when everyone's like going, die, die, die.
Get the fuck
This fucking
out.
guy
Get out of here.
Has 20 guys holding shields over him.
Oh,
And he gets up and stabs a guy,
It's
goes
a
back down,
war, dude.
and stands up
no,
and stabs a
that
guy.
is absolutely not true. The fact that the king himself was the front of the line, that is a fucking badass right there. dude.
He killed the king. Russell Crowe killed the king.
Yeah, but Russell Crowe killed a king that didn't know how to fight.
He still killed him. Killed everybody.
No,
He was a slave,
No.
almost dead. Killed
no,
everybody.
No, what he was a trained soldier that went fighting people that were not trained, and that's why he was quote unquote badass. But
Badass.
I'm gonna tell you
Defiance.
right now, Leonidas equals badass. If
Yeah.
you look for
Stubborn.
if you look for badass in the dictionary, in Urban Dictionary, I guarantee you there's Leonidas.
And there's Gladiator.
Not the Gladiator, it's Leonidas.
Maximus.
This is Sparta.
Maximus.
This is Sparta.
This
Kick a motherfucker in the
is
chest.
Maximus.
No. I'm not giving you this point. I win it. Badassery. 300.
I disagree.
No, you disagree, but you lose.
But I don't think you made a point that
But I think I did make a point.
dissuade me.
I think I made
I
the
think
point.
the point needs to be agreed upon. And I think
This is what the point is.
this one
This is
is
what
a
the
stalemate.
This is what the point is. Not a stalemate. This is what the point is.
Stalemate.
This is what the point is.
We're going to go back to this one.
Leonidas literally said, hey, everybody's running because we got caught in the middle of this and we have a chance to escape. And literally said, oh, we're dying here like real fucking Spartans. That's fucking badassery.
It's
My son, there is no
Stubbornness.
argument.
Stubbornness.
There's everybody stayed too.
well because they're morons.
No,
That's
they're
all
not
they know.
morons. They're badasses. Everybody
know.
is a badass in 300.
They're badasses as a unit. As a unit.
When they break apart, they
Unit.
fucking kick ass.
They never broke apart. They were
They-
always
of
a
course
unit.
they broke
That's
apart.
why they were so good.
No.
Because every soldier has the man to their left and the man to their right. Neck to thigh. Neck to thigh. You get that soldier. Every single one of them. That's the Spartan way.
They break apart all the time, dude, and they keep fighting.
Now
and
they have
kick
everyone.
ass.
Everyone has their back. Everyone has to soldier to the left.
Yeah, but
That's how they survive.
when they break open, they still fight. I'm gonna tell you right now,
Survive.
Russell Crowe
Russell
is a
Crowe.
badass. I will in this movie. I will not neglect.
He's the ultimate out of all the characters. He's number one. The 300 people, maybe 2 to 301, but Russell Crowe is number one.
But what I'm saying is the category here is badassery. 300 wins. Thank you. Good night. Moving on. Beefcake.
Russell Crowe number one.
No. Beefcake. Now, last time we had this, we had boobage.
Boobies. That
Because
was a much better category.
because we had
Boobies.
a B movie category, so we needed that.
We needed it. We had to.
But
have
now
it.
we're talking about testosterone feel and beefcake for the ladies. Now, either one of these men, any of the men on these movies, except for the old Greek, Roman fucking senators who are fat and rich, everybody else in this movie looks great. I will have to say though, there is no shape. The effect of Beefcake of 300 made men wanted to train like the movie 300. Yeah,
See,
no argument. Thank you. Good
No,
night.
it is a tough call
Why?
because it was also shot in a way to make these things look better than they really were.
What are you talking about?
The filters
Oh, please.
and
You think those muscles were filtered in?
no, but I think there's a way to make
They
it's
show
just like Instagram. There's
they-
a way to make certain features
They sh-
look better than they really are.
they show Gerard Butler's ass in this movie. Beefcake. Beefcake. Beefcake.
I gotta go Russell Crowe.
What are you talking about?
I think if
What
this
are you
movie
even talking
is
about?
shot with the same film.
What are you even saying right
Now,
now?
are we doing the entire cast or the lead role?
Let's do the lead role. Go ahead. Tell me how Russell Crowe is more beefcake than fucking Gerard Butler in this movie. Gerard Butler has so many muscles in this movie, he put away some so he can use them in the next movie.
I think Russell Crowe
Russell
is...
Crowe, yes, is a very good looking man. He did not have the muscle tone.
But it's more than just muscle tone. It's the whole essence of man.
What?
And I think... I think if you're talking amount of beefcake, you give it 300. If you're talking lead actor, you give it to Russell Crowe.
Are you out?
I think there's definitely much more in 300 than there is in
No,
Gladiator.
and I get you. I'm talking about just lead guy. Gerard Butler, when he's walking in the field, he didn't work out. He's just walking in the field with his soldiers. He's full of fucking muscle.
But so is Gerard Butler. I mean, so is
Yeah,
Russell
exactly.
Crowe.
That's exactly what you meant to say. So is Gerard Butler and Gerard Butler are full of muscle. He has so much muscle. There's a second Gerard Butler walking around in the background somewhere. So much beefcake.
Yeah.
Beefcake. I don't eat, dude.
I'll concede this one. I'll concede it.
All right. Here's the one where Matt thinks he's going to win. And let's go back and see where we're at right now. We have plot
We
/
have
story
2-1.
going to Gladiator. What?
That third one, I'm not giving you.
Shut up. That's
I'm not giving
mine.
it.
I won it.
I'm not giving it to you.
We have a plot story going to Gladiator. We have acting, obviously going to Gladiator.
Gladiator.
We have badassery for 300 because they deserve it.
No, I'm not giving you that one.
Well, I got it because I deserve it.
I'm not giving you that one.
And we have
Contested.
beefcake going entirely to 300.
I'll give you beefcake. I'm not giving you badassery.
Badassery is this entire movie is built on badassery. There's no drama. There's no like, oh my god, my wife and kid. No, there's just like we're here to fucking be
No,
badass.
everyone was badass. Like even like Joaquin Phoenix is like, I'm gonna do this sneaky shit. That's badassery. Russell Crowe is like, I'm gonna beat the shit out of the people.
Nah.
Like the main defector in 300 gets killed by the Queen easily. That guy wasn't a badass.
Because she's a badass. Badassery goes to 300. Thank you
No.
very much. Moving on.
I gotta give badassery
But
to Gladiator.
you want to give it
At the
to
very least,
at the very least.
it's even.
It's not even.
It's even.
It's not even.
For every badass moment you got, I got one.
Go ahead. Let me see. Beginning of the movie. This is Sparta. He kicks a guy into a fucking hole that never ends.
Who built a hole that never ends first? How did that hole get there?
That hole goes all the way to
How?
Mount Rushmore.
Where was that hole made? Who made that hole?
That was made by.
And how was it made a perfect circle? Like, what hole's a perfect circle?
It was made.
What, was it made by a compass?
Don't you worry about it. It was made.
So that's... Don't get me started on the hole of nowhere. And he kicks a messenger. Like, he's got no weapons.
He's not badass.
He's not a fighter.
He threatened him. He threatened his wife. He disrespected his wife.
He gave a message
he
from
did not.
Xerxes. He said, if you do this, these are the results.
He threatened him. He said, be careful how you choose your words. Because he may be the last words that you say.
Because he has to relay them to Xerxes. This is just a messenger who has no weapons, who is unarmed, who's not a soldier.
With 4 soldiers surrounding him.
And he's like, I'm going to kick you down a hole.
4 soldiers surrounding him. Then he comes out and he's like, hey.
And they kill babies. First they kill babies.
Badass.
And then they throw an unarmed man down a hole.
That's right. Don't fuck with me. I'm a Spartan.
Then he, out of his stubbornness and stupidity, kicks the...
out of pride and truthful...
Kicks the deformed guy out of the army. Who's the reason why they lose the war at the end?
No.
Because he was too stubborn and pride to go, I don't need to guard that path. They'll never figure that out.
That's absolutely not what happened in the movie at all. What he said was...
Stupidity.
That's not what he said. What he said is, the way that we fight as a unit, we need you to cover this way. If you want to help in the war effort, bring water. Help the people that are hurt because we need that too.
No, we kicked him out. You can't fight.
Yeah,
you cannot hold your shield up. You can't fight.
He can't fight.
Made him look like a dumbass.
He didn't make him look like a dumbass.
He could just be like, all right, go, you're 301. Go stand all the way in the back.
Or all the way in the front and get killed first.
Yeah, you're smart. Go. No, he could have made his day. But no, he had to humiliate him and make them all upset.
Well, the truth is, that's badassery too. To be honest with somebody because they're going to cost you more in the moment.
Stupidity.
It was not stupidity.
And that's why they lost. Because the deformed guy brought him up the goat trail, which surrounded them, which made them lose.
Badassery goes to 300.
Russell Crowe would never have made that mistake.
Russell Crowe
never made the mistake.
Would say we're all expendable, exactly like
never
Leonidas said.
Would make the mistake.
Anyways, Badassery goes to 300.
It's even.
And Beefcake goes to 300.
I'm giving you Beefcake.
So we're even.
I'm not giving you Badassery.
2 to 2.
2 to 1 to 1.
2 to 2. Historical facts and correctness in these 2 movies. Now, I know you're not a history buff.
Neither of them have any.
But I am a history buff. And let me break this down for you to explain to you how one is more historically accurate than the other.
Neither of them.
Oh yeah, no, they both do. Number 1, the emperor in which Gladiator is based on, and the Joaquin Phoenix character, who's based on in a bit of an amalgamation of a couple of emperors, but the name that he comes with as the son of that emperor was not only the successor. Well, let me start with this. Your movie starts with the emperor saying, "I don't want to have an empire anymore. I'm tired of fighting this."
Make it a republic.
Yeah, make it a republic. Okay. The real person that this movie is based on, the real emperor, original emperor the movie is based on, is the guy that brought back the rule that your son should be the emperor after you. So mistake number 1. Mistake number two. Mistake number 2. Joaquin Phoenix's character in real life was a co-emperor with his father from age 15 to 19 until his father died. And at that age, when he became the emperor, he realized, I don't want to do this. I don't give a fuck about this empire bullshit. All I know is that I'm rich and I want to have gladiator games. Done. So all of the basis of this movie, including the Maximus character, which is entirely fucking made up because he never existed. Nobody ever fought the emperor and killed them to bring the republic back to the Roman Empire, to the Romans, to the Italians. That never fucking happened. It's more historically inaccurate. I will give you this.
They also didn't speak English.
The only historically accurate part of this movie is
The Colosseum.
The very beginning of the movie, when they show you how the Roman army worked, the blah, 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 the way that they trained the gladiators, even though that was a little off by a little bit.
It's all off.
But
the whole movie is off.
Yeah, because the whole movie's made up. Now,
so 300.
No, hold on.
The whole movie's made up.
Hold on.
It's myth.
Hold on. It's not myth. It's not myth. 300. It's not myth.
Everything back then is myth.
No, 300 is based on a real fact.
Based on myth.
It's a real fact war that happened exactly where they say it happened. It truly was 300 Spartans in an army of Greeks. It wasn't like they were the only guys fighting the Mesopotamians. No, not the
Persians.
The Persians. But it is factually. It's all factual. The way that they trained, that's fact. King Leonidas and how he died, that's fact. How many soldiers they brought, that's fact. The fact that they had a guy that was supposed to be killed, but his mother didn't give him up when he was born, so they escaped, him and his father, and he came back to be.
It's myth.
It's not myth. It's
that's myth. Fact. There's no historical facts.
Absolutely.
It's just stories.
This is not stories. This is history.
Scrolls.
This is written. This is written history.
It's written history, but there's
Matt.
a lot of things. That is written history.
Matt.
That is untrue.
Matt.
It's also written in Greek history that they had 12 gods and the 7 sisters and the oracle, but none of that's actually true. It's just written down.
Matt.
It's like the internet.
Matt.
Just because it's written down doesn't make it true.
Matt, this really happened. And the way that it's presented, because what the problem that I have with Gladiator is the part of history that you're presenting as the end of Rome and how that came to be, it's so fucking far-fetched that it doesn't hold any fucking water. At least in 300, there are some facts about how they fought, how they were a unit, how they were trained. All of that part in the beginning about how they were trained is absolute fact.
It's all bullshit.
It's not bullshit.
It's bullshit in both movies.
Why are you mad? Because you're losing that point?
No, because there's no way a historian could know based on anything but written literature from that moment, which no one knows is actually true or not, that a man was kicked out of the Spartan army, went to the Persians, sold his soul, came back.
Let me tell you, can I tell you how you prove that? History-wise, you know how you prove that? You take the battle, and you take what the Greek wrote, and you take what the Persians wrote, and if it matches, it's the fucking truth.
It's myth.
It's not myth. It's
myth.
What happened.
It's myth. No one knows what happened. People have ideas.
And the other part that's interesting is that the guys that were guarding that goat path, when they saw what the fighting was like, because they weren't soldiers like the Spartans, when they saw what the fighting started, because there were like 1,000 soldiers, there were other Greeks there that were standing there.
That's why they would lose the Italians, because they run away.
When they saw what was happening, they realized, we can't stay here guarding this fucking goat path. Nobody's going to come through here.
Yeah, I don't even have a goat.
So why the fuck are we here while our families are going to get killed by this fucking giant Persian army? So they ran off and left the path open. That's why they got fucked from behind.
Myths.
No pun intended.
Just like everything in Hollywood. It's made up. It's all made up. Well, everything in Hollywood's made up.
What history says to me is that 300 is more factually accurate as far as the story is concerned. Now, I understand there are like monsters and giants and fucking elephants that are 20 feet tall.
But the basic story of Gladiator is true. There were slaves that were brought into the arena to fight
and
for
one
the
one of those slaves killed a fucking emperor and ended the empire.
Take that one fact out, the rest of it's all true.
But it's the whole movie. Without that, the movie doesn't. You said
it's all fake.
In the plot. You said literally, this movie is about a guy that comes from being a soldier to being a slave to being a gladiator to being the guy that killed the.
I'm saying pure facts of the movie is that people who didn't agree with the emperor's positions were put into slavery and put into gladiator games for the council's amusement.
Not how that happened.
It's part of that. It's not every single person that was put into the arena, but if you defied
Yeah,
the
I think so.
umpire,
I think
you
so.
were
Yeah.
put into slavery, and that's part of one of the reasons of many where people were put to fight each other. Oh, that's factually true.
Yeah, but they didn't.
So
A
those are
slave didn't.
facts.
A slave didn't kill the emperor and
No,
ended the empire. But the
but
300 really did die fighting the
but no
fucking
god
army.
Xerxes came down.
Yes, it did. Because that was what they called him. They called him the man god. It's not that he was a god. The Egyptians used to say the same thing about their fucking kings. Oh, they're a god. The Aztecs used to say the same thing about their kings. They were gods.
They're all there's just amount of very loose facts used
This
in
is
both
true
movies.
facts. Well, fuck out of here. I'm getting this point. Thank you very
No
much.
way.
Let's do.
There's
How do
no
I not
way.
get this point?
There's no way either movie is factually accurate.
Absolutely.
In any sense of the word.
In the essence of the movie, 300 is more factually accurate than Gladiator by 1,000%.
No.
Yes.
There's no way that's true.
There is way that's true. Let's look it up right now. Pause this fucking podcast, and I'm gonna show you some fucking documentaries, and then we'll be back in an hour, and I show you how this is factual.
The basic plot point of both movies
Uh-huh.
is that 300 is a small army of Spartans who went and fought the Prussians Empire and the Asians is fact.
Yes.
All the nonsense that surrounds that is all Hollywood hogwash.
It's not. The fact that they
The same
fought,
thing
the
in
fact that they
Gladiator.
made a wall, the fact that where they fought, how they were
But that's the
defeated.
same thing with Gladiator.
But it's not the same thing
same
in Gladiator.
way.
Everything in Gladiator is made up except for the first fucking 10 minutes of the
No,
movie.
because they were slaves brought into the Colosseum.
But that's besides the point. And I'm talking about the story of the movie. The history facts of how Rome fell
Myths.
have nothing to do with
Hollywood
a fucking general
hogwash.
that became
Total Hollywood hogwash.
that became. You are out of your mind.
Both movies are made up.
Of
Just
course,
like-
they're movies.
Just like every movie ever out of Hollywood.
But these are movies based.
Made up.
There's one movie based on fact and one movie based on what
Made up.
somebody wanted it to be. So I get the factual
Myths.
point. Thank you.
Myths.
Boom, 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 boom. Holy shit! Already kicking your ass.
Myths.
So let's do the math again.
Well, I could make up stories too. It'd be like, no, that happened.
Latin story.
I read a
goes to
scroll from
Gladiator.
1920 that
Acting.
said this.
Goes to Gladiator. Badassery.
Tie. Tie. It's a tie.
It's a tie. I can't deny the Russell Crowe is a badass.
I'm not giving it to you.
Well, it's a tie now. So badassery is tied.
Tied.
Beefcake.
Give you beefcake.
300.
300. I'll give you that one.
There is so much beefcake. It's a cake.
It's
Of beef.
It is. It's too much. Too much to overcome.
Historical correctness.
Both myths.
Three
Both get
motherfucking
We should both get
100.
minus points
What the
for
fuck
even
are you talking
considering
about?
that any of these movies
I get.
have any
I get.
significance on history.
I didn't say that 300 was a documentary. What I said is 300 has more basis in fact than Gladiator does.
Neither of them do.
Yes, they do.
Neither of them.
Fuck out of here.
He climbed. So you're telling me that he climbed some crazy mountain that had all these deformed men in
Yes.
coats, and then saw some naked girl dancing around?
Yes. I knew. I was there.
Myths.
I was there. I saw it.
Myths.
What is this? Film choice?
And none of them spoke English.
No, that's true.
And Italians are better than Greeks.
I don't know that that's what this is about.
Italians are better.
I don't know that. What that
Yo,
is.
if this was about like Haitians versus Puerto Ricans, or Dominicans, or whatever, you'd be like, yo, fuck that. Dominicans are so much better than those other people.
What?
You know you would be.
I wouldn't be.
You are.
I don't think so.
You would.
I would give you this. Dominicans,
Dominicans,
Puerto Ricans,
Puerto Ricans,
Cubans,
Cubans,
very similar. There's
Haitians.
very little difference. Haitians are very different because they were more French-based culture.
So who's the best?
For me, as a Dominican,
best?
For me,
No,
who's
no.
the best at what?
The best
At what?
at anything.
I think, unfortunately, I have to say, Cubans probably have a little bit more advancement to a lot of things.
You're ashamed.
They have very good medicine.
They have cars from 1950.
They have cars from 1950s that still run. It's a shit country because of the embargo, but
1950. Italians are better.
I will say, for me personally, Dominicans are the best because I'm Dominican.
See,
But
told you.
I'm
Italians.
not. We're not having a
Italians
fight.
point Gladiator. What's the next thing?
He's a Spaniard.
What's the next thing?
He's a Spaniard. He's not even Italian. Fuck out of here.
Italians.
You just fucked up.
Italians number one.
I have here film choice as the next point, but I forget what we talked about that being.
Hey, let's skip that because I don't remember what that was. Maybe we'll think about it. What's the next one?
The next one is unforgettable moments.
Unforgettable.
Unforgettable.
That's what you are.
That's what you are. And forevermore.
And forevermore.
300 win.
We'll never win.
Well, let's see. Tell me the most unforgettable moments of Gladiator. I'm gonna sit and wait. Go ahead.
The unforgettable moments of Gladiator. There's a bunch of them.
Okay,
Maximum.
name one.
Maximum himself is.
No, that's a character.
Is
You
an
already won
icon.
characters.
He's
you already won characters.
he's an unforgettable moment.
Moments. Go.
Is anything Maximus does. The epic battle scene at the end when he kills.
Yes, that is an unforgettable moment.
Joaquin Phoenix.
When he kills Joaquin.
When he's laying on the ground
even the
and the
speech-
tiger jumps on him, and he stabs the tiger and then kills the guy.
That's unforgettable. That's right.
The poisoning of the Emperor by Joaquin Phoenix.
He didn't poison him. He choked him to death.
Didn't he poison him in the...
No.
Didn't he give him something to drink and poison him?
No. He choked him to death. He hugged him until he couldn't breathe. It's so unforgettable. You don't even know what the moment is.
But I thought they weakened him with the poison.
He didn't.
And
weaken
then,
him.
as he was dying, he
Hugged
embraced him so he would die.
Oh yeah, maybe you're right.
Like that's why he was hugging him, because he was dying
I
from the poison that was just given.
I really believe that moment is so unforgettable. We're not even sure what it is.
Oh, I know what it is.
No,
You don't know what it
You
is.
think you know what it is. That's the best you got?
Those are the top three.
All right, let me see my top 3 moments. This is Sparta!
Yeah, everyone knows he said it. But no one knows when he said it. I couldn't even remember when he said it until I rewatched the movie. And
It's
I saw,
so unforgettable. It's a fucking meme. Get the fuck out of here.
No one knows when he said it. Everyone thinks he said it at the battle scene, which he didn't. He said it when he kicked the pansy messenger down a hole.
You are.
We're talking about unforgettable moments, not unforgettable quotes of the movie. You can quote it, you don't know when it happened.
As a matter of fact, I will give you this. Leonidas and all of them dying at the very end, unforgettable moment. Dying for what they believe was right, dying for what they believe was fair, dying protecting what they loved, dying being best at what they do, dying for everything that was righteous.
You just say the same thing over and over again. It's still the same moment.
Unforgettable moment.
The end scene when they're all laying on the ground with the arrow sticking out of them, I'll give you that one. Unforgettable moment. This is Sparta. No, it's a quote, not
That's
a moment.
An unforgettable moment.
No one knows what happened. Everyone just knows he said it.
Everybody knows that he says it. That is the definition of unforgettable moment.
No.
Unforgettable moment
quote.
that unforgettable
That's a
moment
quote,
that everybody.
not a moment.
It's so huge that people quote it. That's how big of a moment.
But no one knows when it happened.
But everybody
No one
knows
knows.
it. Unforgettable moment right there.
No, not giving that one.
Absolutely.
Not giving it.
The tree made of people. The tree made of people
No,
hanging there.
I forgot that was there.
No, you didn't
I
forget
did.
that. You did not forget that. It's visually stunning. It's very fucking crazy.
That's more of a moment than this is Sparta.
It reminds you of why the fuck this is happening. It teaches you what these people really are.
It teaches you how to build a tree of people.
Amazing moment. And
a tree of people.
Hold on.
Whoa! Edit.
Sorry.
Because if we're talking, this is Sparta. Maximus. Everybody knows Maximus. You say, who's the lead in 300? No one knows that guy's name.
Listen.
Everybody knows
what
Maximus.
What you should have said was, are you not entertained? And you didn't. So therefore...
Well, because I wasn't talking quotes. There's so many quotes. There's strength and honor. There's, are you entertained?
Are you not entertained? But the moment from
But
which
we're
that
not talking
comes from,
quotes.
he cuts the guy's head off. You didn't even mention that.
Because we're not
It's an
talking quotes.
unforgettable
We're
moment.
talking about
It's
moments.
unforgettable moment. I think you are losing this fight fair and square, and you can't take it.
No, because
You
we
just
weren't
can't take
talking
it.
quotes.
No, because I'm
Because-
talking about the moment where this guy comes and threatens the fuck out of every Spartan, and United says, "Motherfucker, you about to die."
I don't think that's an unforgettable moment.
It is.
I don't think so.
It is.
I
It's
think people will forget
unforgettable.
it. I think if we went around and we asked people, when did that happen? 95% of the people would say, oh, right before the first battle, or something to that nature. No one who didn't see the movie this week, preparing for a podcast,
That is
knows
not true.
that
I
it
think
happened to the
Gladiator's from like
messenger.
1994, dude. Like nobody remembers that movie entirely, except for Are You Not Entertained? But I can tell you, more people remember parts of 300. I can tell you right now. Let's go quote people outside. Let's go ask people outside.
If we had the equipment to be able to do that, I would.
I will bring them in here right now, and they can
We
speak
don't
into the
have-
microphone.
We're not that equipped yet to have a mobile podcast, but we will one day, and then we will do this.
We will do this, and I think I win.
I can't know.
I think I win, dude.
I think the thing before this, what we meant is like visual style, which is definitely 300 because visually and
cinematography
wise, that's not the correct verbiage.
I don't think so.
I don't think
I
so.
think
either.
you're looking for the direction of photography and all that stuff. It's definitely 300. It's
That's
very
definitely
stylized.
300.
It's very stylized, and I and I think that's true. I love Ridley Scott, but unfortunately, Ridley Scott is a guy that just plays by the rules.
Well, Ridley Scott was more focused on story and plot.
Than he was in
This
absolutely.
300 is like, our story and plot sucks. We're just gonna make it a
It
fun
doesn't
film.
suck. It's just
Oh,
very
the
simple.
story sucks.
It's very simple.
The story sucks. The story is a 5-minute story.
Yeah, it's a simple story. That's what I'm saying.
5 minutes. Not a good story.
Not 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
2.
2-minute story. We're gonna fight. People are like, don't fight. And then, well, we're gonna fight anyway. And then we win a bunch of times and then we lose. That's the movie.
Anyways.
Done. Done movie.
Unforgettable moments, I believe, without a doubt, 300 is
See, I don't think so.
if you would have said unforgettable movie, I would think Gladiator wins that
Gladiator is definitely the more
because
well-known
it's a
movie.
more well-known movie. It's a bigger movie.
It's a bigger movie, and it started the genre where 300 just jumped on its coattails. Without Gladiator, there is no 300.
Unfortunately, we're not talking about unforgettable movie. We're talking about unforgettable moments.
Moments.
And I believe, my friend,
No, because you didn't really give any moment. You gave some quotes.
that's
That's about it. And we're talking quotes. You would win quotes because I think this is Sparta is more quotable than Are You Not Entertained?
Even though I quote, we're not entertained. You're entertained way more than I quote.
Yeah.
This is Sparta.
But we're not talking about quotes. We're talking about actual moments that people feel are iconic moments of the movie. And I think that's got to be Gladiator. Most of...
I mean, you're right, because it's the tiger scene. Them
Yeah,
fighting
most of
the
300
tiger.
is just them spinning around and cutting off Persians' heads.
Yeah! Yeah!
Which is great for other categories, but not for memorable moments.
Like, the fighting is not a forgettable moment.
Yeah, you kind of all blends together.
Well, we have a problem here.
We do have a problem,
In that these
and
movies
that
are tied.
you are going to need some tissues
Why?
because you lost.
How? It's tied.
Yeah, tie goes to the winner, which is me.
What the fuck is that?
That's the rule.
That's the rule.
If you look into the rules, the tiebreaker
I think we
is
gotta
the-
make. I think we gotta
is the
have.
first category.
I think we have.
Whoever won the first category wins the
That's
tiebreaker.
not what the tiebreaker is. I think what we need to have is a moment of speaking for the movie.
Well, I think out of all those categories, to make a good movie, the most important part is the story and the plot.
I can argue that
And
this movie was good even without a big story and plot.
I could say, I'm
Like
not saying
John
it was
Wick.
a
Like
bad movie.
John Wick is a great movie and it has no real plot.
I'm not saying it was a bad movie. I'm just saying if you're putting two movies together
Uh-huh.
and we look at the categories we decided to judge them on,
Uh-huh.
story and plot is the most important one.
Well, I don't think you should make an argument for the things we argued. I think you should make an argument for your movie. Why is your movie the winner?
Because it's got a story and a plot, and your movie doesn't.
My movie has a story and a
A
plot.
story and a plot.
And it's more historically accurate, as proven by me and all the documentaries I've seen about it.
I mean, if you take out, so let's see if these things don't exist, if you take out badassery out of 300, no one watches it. If you take it out of Gladiator, it's still a bad movie, but there's still some parts you could scrape together. If you take out, what are the other things we talked about?
Beefcake, acting.
I mean, acting's pretty important too.
The film choice. I think I
think overall Gladiator is the better movie.
But why?
Just the story and the plot and the theme and the ups and downs, the different characters that have different storylines and plot points, and the battle, the father versus the son, the son versus the gladiator versus the slave, the black and the white slave coming together to fight together just to survive, the story of the Republic, which is much more in depth than the story of the Republic in Gladiator, who's just like that scrawny little guy who gets stabbed by the woman.
You mean 300?
The woman. So I think at the very end, what holds the movie the most is the story and the plot. What you remember from 300 is fighting, and it was cool to look at.
And it's the little number versus the big number. And
if 300 was shot like Gladiator,
I don't know that that's. I mean, listen. Let me be clear here. 300 is a movie based on a comic book, based on the movie 300 Spartans. So there was already a movie that was massively famous that was about the 300 Spartans.
I wouldn't say massively famous.
It was massively. It was from the 60s, which means you never saw it. But in its time, it was very huge.
No one knows. No one knows what it is. It's not massively.
300 Spartans is huge.
Nobody knows 300 Spartans. Not one person in this entire building that's seen that movie.
I've seen it. I guarantee you this. I can find 3 people that's seen that movie right now.
No, you're wrong.
3 people.
I'm not going to go through the people here because it's not fun for the podcast. But I'm looking around the people here, and none of them have seen it. Maybe one, because he's 85 years old. But besides that one guy, no one else has seen it. But 300 was famous and did as well as it did because of the way it looked. People were intrigued. People were like, oh shit, I've never seen something that looks like this before. I'm going to go see it. No one came out of 300 going, oh, that story was really good.
I did. I said that.
No one did.
I said that.
No one did. It was very predictable. You knew what was going to happen. Where Gladiator
is not predictable.
Is predictable, but not as predictable.
It's more twitches and turns.
Yeah.
I would have to say that I would concede that Gladiator, for a movie's movie, is more of a movie's movie than 300 was. Because 300 is more what it looks, like you say, what it looks of the substance.
Yeah, but if you put all aspects of a movie together, I think Gladiator, maybe narrowly, but wins.
I won't argue.
And you have to give Gladiator the credit of being the first.
The first what?
The first one to do this. Like you said, without Gladiator, 300 doesn't get made.
That's not true.
It is true.
It's not true.
True.
It's not true.
It's true.
It's absolutely not true.
100% true.
It's so true.
100%.
It is as true as the history facts in Gladiator.
If Gladiator would have bombed, 300 never would have been made.
That's not true.
True.
That's bullshit.
Not bullshit.
Gladiator, 300 cost so little to make, and it would have made money no matter
no
matter
studio
what.
would have been like, I'm not doing this again. No studio would have done it. If Gladiator, a multi-million-dollar film, would have bombed, no studio is greenlighting 300.
I don't think that's true, but I'm gonna tell you I agree that Gladiator is a bigger movie. I will give it that.
And you know what else you're gonna give it? The Wind.
Whatever.
Woo 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 woo
Whatever.
woo. I
Because
don't have any alarms or sirens.
let me just be clear here. One, two, three.
Four,
One, two,
five, six.
three. 1, 2, 3, 4. If we would have done this right and you didn't give me this badassery tight point right here, which I don't agree with, I would have won. That's all I'm gonna say about
Tie.
that. Not
If-
tight. Won.
If the Lions would have not thrown an interception and threw a touchdown, they would have won. But guess what? They didn't do that. So you didn't win. So you didn't win.
Anyways, I'm not very happy, but I hope you enjoyed this battle because I
It was
need
epic.
to go. It was as epic as 300.
As just call me Maximus.
I'm calling you Maximus.
Call me Maximus from now
I'm
on.
not calling you Maximus.
I am now Maximus.
This is
And
Sparta.
I fight with strength and honor.
I'm not calling you Maximus.
I wouldn't try to kneel down and trick my adversary just so I could stab him in the back unexpectedly. I would face him face to
He
face
did face him face
in
to
a
face.
ring, surrounded by my peers, and shown
It was like a
who's
ring.
the bigger and badder ass, which is me. I don't need
Do you really think?
300 people holding shields over my face.
Do you really
I
think?
want to go face to face in a ring.
Do you really think on a 101 Leonidas loses to Gladiator?
I do.
That's bullshit.
I
Dude.
think
That's
I think
bullshit.
Gladiator is more prepared to fight one on one.
Are you crazy?
To fight one on one. One on one.
You're crazy.
I'm not crazy.
You're crazy.
I'm not crazy. I think it would be a great match. I think it would be very even. But I think at the last moment, Gladiator would
Die.
they probably both would die. But Gladiator would die after Leonardo's already died. Like he would get stabbed, and he would stab the other guy, and the other guy was like, ugh. And Gladiator's last dying moment would be like stabbing Leonardo in the head, and Leonardo would die, and then moments later he'd be like, I did it, and he would die.
You're full of shit. Thank you for listening to this shitstorm that Matt just brought out.
Thank
of
you
bullshit
for supporting me
in this
and all
in
my
this
dreams.
bullshit lie that win.
Gladiator #1.
Gladiator number 2.
Yeah, that's right.
There you
Matt #1, Gladiator #2.
There's gonna be a sequel. These movies both, even though 300 has a sequel, both
Yeah,
of these
shit
movies are
sequel.
getting a sequel coming up.
Coming up, there's like 400 sequels being made this year.
There's Gladiator 2.
Gladiator 2,
There
The
is
Rise of Maximus.
300 something.
307. We're still not as good as Gladiator. Still
And-
riding the coattails. It's coming out 2 months after Gladiator 2 does.
So we shall see what happens then. Thank you for listening. This was fun.
It was a good time.
And really, honestly, 300 should have won this battle. But
Yeah.
Matt cheated. So there you go.
Thank you for listening to Movie versus Movie.
Bye.
Presented by Matt and Sixto. Next week, what do we do next week? We don't know. We'll have something fun
Hopefully.
that I'll win. Because I'm not just going to hand over the win like I did in the first one.
Whatever.
Good
Like
night,
I just did
everybody.
Now. Bye.